this distance.
It's difficult to tell, but meantime, here's Mika Häkkinen.
Leader.
Here is race leader, and he comes in now. Eddie Irvine is leading the British Grand Prix, and then Folio, because they've got a problem on the right front, left rear, sorry, 9.2 seconds. Well, he's got plenty of time in hand, but nevertheless, he's lost us. Let's hope they've got that nut on strongly.
No, he's wiggling the car around, just feeling. Somebody's told him, just feel. Is that okay? Just feeling the car as he went down there, putting it side to side, see if he could feel any movement. Poor stop there for Häkkinen.
It wouldn't be the first time that a lost wheel nut has cost somebody the race. It cost Nigel Mansell the Hungarian Grand Prix one year when we had a dramatic shot of the nut flying off the wheel and then the wheel itself. The Australian Grand Prix in Melbourne, and Häkkinen is coming in again. We believe that Häkkinen is coming in again.
Yes, he's not going very fast.
And
he's not at full speed.
And holds this lead.
And Coulthard is now in front of Häkkinen. Look, but Coulthard tucked up behind two back markers.
In there.
It may be, but here's Häkkinen coming slowly into the pit line. Be careful, because Irvine made a pig's ear coming into the pit garage, skidded past, and I think everybody had to shuffle along a little bit. Don't be too sure of that. But meanwhile, previous race leader Häkkinen back into the pit line. James, what's happening?
Yes, the tyres go back on the Häkkinen. Change of what I was just saying. Nigel Stepney, chief mechanic at Ferrari, is shaking his head. That was a mistake, as you said. It wasn't an extra fuel load. It was a problem with the fuel meter. Still problems at the back for Häkkinen. You can see them better than I can.
It's dropped the car.
It's costing him. They've taken the wheel off. The seconds are ticking away. Does this mean to say that McLaren are still not going to win a British Grand Prix? They're in real trouble with this hub here. Well, they've got him away now. That's 27.6 seconds added to 9.2. So, and he wiggles the car there again.
They're still not sure, are they?
As well.
And it costs 25 seconds to call into the pits, plus any work done.
Was durchaus Punkte bringen kann. Er ist jetzt Siebter. Jetzt kommt er. Jacques Villeneuve geht in die Box. Oh! Hinten rechts ist das Rad weg diesmal.
Also das Problem nicht gelöst, sondern...
Da liegt's mitten auf der Fahrbahn.
Oh je, gelbe Flagge, um Gottes Willen.
Damon Hill. Oh, there's a wheel off. Is that a McLaren? That's Häkkinen. Lost his left rear. Car's going round it. Häkkinen's left rear off.
Safety car.
I wonder if that'll be safety car.
Safety car will have to come out to allow them to retrieve that wheel.
They won't get that car running again, I don't think, not safely. But
at least they have.
Brave man.
Wow. There's going to be a post-mortem over this with the suppliers and at McLaren as Mika Häkkinen comes in to finish his British Grand Prix, surely. Are they going to put a wheel on and give him another go?
They'll have to look at the floor. If the floor's okay, then they will be able to carry on.
But we didn't see any sparks come up as we have so very often in the past. But this is doing no good for Mika Häkkinen at all. But at the present moment, the McLaren failure to win a British Grand Prix may, for 10 years, maybe... Well, they seem to be happy with it this time. That's another 24 seconds down the line, though. We're going to have a... Let's see if we can see, as Mika Häkkinen goes out, what happens. He turns into the corner. You can see the car jink. He's obviously feeling it loose at the back, and hardly surprising, because off rolls the left rear wheel over the gravel track.
Yes, the wheel makes it back onto the racetrack eventually, as we all know. So it's amazing the amount of energy, isn't it?
Just shows how much energy they contain.
It couldn't have happened at a better time, just as the pit lane entry's coming up. So Häkkinen skidding down. Now that's Häkkinen back on track again, isn't it? But he must now be a lap down.
Hier sehen wir es. Hier fliegt die Radmutter weg und jetzt das Rad.
Das Rad prallt zurück
auf die Strecke. Ja.
Oh wei, oh wei.
Und wenn Sie jetzt fragen, da gibt es doch Seile. Die Seile halten natürlich die Aufhängungen, nicht das einzelne Rad. Also das Rad kann man nicht mit dem Seil festmachen, weil es sich dreht. Also
Häkkinen down in 16th position. It's Häkkinen again. In comes Häkkinen again into the pits. This is the third time. He's clearly totally unhappy with the car. retires into the garage. No World Championship points for Schumacher, no World Championship points for Häkkinen. So that is going to delay things as far as Häkkinen is concerned, with the gap decreasing between him and Michael Schumacher. He's going to have races, of course, as that Schumacher recovers in hospital. But a sad Mika Häkkinen gets out of the car to retire for the third time in 8 races this year, and talks to Ron Dennis, the McLaren boss, about what is happening. So now we know